universe, they played it way too safe and they didn't take any creative risk. And if they had taken those creative risks, it would have added a lot more personality to this movie, and it would distinguish itself as different from, every other Marvel project out there. Because right now, when I view this movie, I view it as an MCU project, not as a Fantastic Four project. Another reason why I was really disappointed with this movie is because they focused on two of the Fantastic Four members and they really downplayed the other two members. Now, the two Fantastic Four members that really shined in this movie was Johnny Storm and Sue Storm. Johnny Storm not only was the best part of this movie, but he was my favorite part of this movie. Now, when it comes to Susie and Johnny Storm, they were both very integral parts of the movie. And on top of that, we got to see their personality shine, and at the same time, we got to see how they operate as a team. Now, the characters that they underutilized in this movie was Mr. Fantastic himself and The Thing. I think what really saved Mr. Fantastic's portrayal in this film was actually showing how smart he is. There was one or two scenes that I'm not going to explain because of spoilers, but there was one or two scenes where you actually see how smart Mr. Fantastic is and how he's unable to turn that side of his brain off. And then poor Ben, The Thing, they just didn't utilize him at all. There were some scenes where it was utilized to humanize him and for the audience to, sympathize with him. But I felt like it's pointless because it's underutilized. Because they were giving us pieces to sympathize with him, but we don't have a reason to sympathize with him. Now, it would have been cool to see him actually go from being a human to The Thing. Or maybe we could even see his wife leave him, just like we've seen in the original, 2005 adaptation of Fantastic Four. And then after all that, maybe you could give us different moments for us to sympathize with him. But the entire time Ben Grimm was on the screen, it was just oh, we need to feel bad for this guy, but they never give us a reason why we need to feel bad for him. Now, I want to talk about the ending of the movie. I'm not giving any spoilers, but just know, in my opinion, the after credit scenes, both of them were absolutely horrendous in my opinion. And I want to talk about it, but like I said, spoilers, and I'm not going to do that to y'all. Maybe I'll make a different video talking about it, but it's no point in talking about it. But yeah, overall, don't get me wrong, this movie was visually stunning. If you want to study cinematography, you could probably add this to the list of movies to watch to study cinematography. The colors were extremely vibrant. And overall, the action was also just okay. I feel like they also underutilized Mr. Fantastic in the fight scenes as well. And the comedy was actually pretty good. So yeah, like I said, it's a decent movie. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a bad movie. At the same time, I'm not going to say it's a good movie either. It was literally just okay. But anyways, as per usual, stay woke, have a great day. I'll see y'all later.